Welcome back to Sprockets Projects, as one of those terms I've called it in the past. Back on the Skylark today. I realize that maybe one of you, if not more, were wondering why I jumped from the Corvair engine, which is over there. See the back of it right there. Over to the Skylark. Well, there's a couple reasons for that. One, there are still some parts that I need for that thing, which, you know what, let's walk over. Yes, I discovered the zoom button. Still a couple of things I need for this that I don't have yet. And any of you that have done projects on your own when you're working on a quote-unquote budget, know you have to go to work, build some money up, and then buy more parts. So before I can attempt to start this thing, I need a ballast resistor, because this is a point setup, so it's made to only run that coil on somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 to 7 volts. But of course, if you just hook it straight to a battery, which is back here, or no, I'm sorry, it's over there now because I had to recharge it, that's 12 volts. So you put the resistor in line with your power source battery before you hook it up to the coil on the positive side. I don't have one of those currently. Well, there's probably one in that car, but I don't want to take it out of there. There might be one in the actual Corvair, but that's at my parents' house and I haven't been there in a couple weeks, so either way, I don't have it here. The other reason is I want my dad here with me because he was the inspiration for me even getting a Corvair, because he had one. It wasn't roadworthy when we were growing up, but as a small child, I remember going to his mom's house, because it was back in the woods, and going back and pretending to drive it, because it was a stick, you know, shift through the gears, and we had a blast. So, and I just remember it was a black car with a red interior. It was a 4-door, and that's, like I said, why I wanted to get a Corvair. And now I have one. But anyway, oh, and something I didn't show in the last video, my new balancer came in for the crank, so we pulled the old one, sitting right there. This is what's supposed to be on this engine, because this is a 64 engine, and 64 was the first year where they actually put a balancer on it and not just a pulley. So I didn't have one. So I also don't have a core charge, which means I got to go back to the junkyard and get another one of these in order to have a core charge to get my 40 bucks back. Anyway, so back to the Skylark. As you can see, maybe, I don't know, these lights are really bright. There's a seat sitting there. That would be the front seat. So I removed it in order to have enough access, because you remember I said there was a hole here, so I got light in here now so you can actually see. There's my hole. Alright, so this is the body mount I was referring to. You can see the rubber. Now this is just, I don't really know the technical name for it. It's a capture nut, but there's supposed to be, you can see what's left of it here, a rail on both sides of this. See? That's what it's supposed to look like. And what this does is these points would stop inside of here, and that's what allowed you to tighten it and loosen it. They would get, the little points would get caught inside of here, and it would stop it from spinning. Well, of course, there's not enough left. There's nothing left on this side. Whoop, over here. So that's not going to work. So I was trying to use a pipe wrench. This I was doing a couple days ago now, to hold on to this. And then what ended up happening was it just kept slipping, and I won't focus on my fingernail, but I bent my nail back. You can kind of sort of see the darker on either side, and it actually tore the inside of the nail bed there. Very painful. So I decided that was it for that day, because once you give blood and it hurts like that, things tend to go poorly. So I've learned that over the years. So I was like, nah, nope. So anyway, there used to be This is stuff I did just a few minutes ago. You can see right there, I guess that's old sound deadener or whatever. It's more or less really thick tar paper that used to be all over in here. So I had to remove all of that because there are spot welds that hold this piece in from the bottom. You can see one here. I don't know what the deal is with this thing. It doesn't like to focus. But right here is one of the spot welds. I'm sure there's one adjacent to it over here. But they run all along the floor where this thing sits in here. This is the floor brace. Of course, that is this hole, which is for the front seat mount. So I have to drill out all those spot welds in order to be able to cut the old piece, this thing, out and put this in its place. Before I do any of that, I need to get this body mount out, even though I really doubt it's holding anything right now, but I still want to get it out of the way because it has to go through this. So that's what I'm working on. What I'm going to attempt to do is set you up on the other side of the car somewhere and let this thing film while I'm working. So I guess we'll have to see how that turns out. Alright, so you can see, here I am. Sorry about the dead air. It's just me here, so I don't have anybody to run the camera for me. And I'm also going to apologize ahead of time if you can't really hear me because the camera's way over there. So, anyway. Need something to sit on. Concrete floor doesn't feel good after a while. Right. Okay. Let's see. Wait a minute. Wait. Think. I'm not doing that again. Be right back. Oh. I'll tell you what, getting up and down is not as easy as it used to be. Alright, now, it's preset. See, I learned from the last time. I ain't going to have my finger in the way. There. Now, use my ratchet with a bolt underneath. Life without a lift. Oh, what was that? Oh, a screwdriver. Okay, where you at? Come on. Well, I know that's the right size. Get on there. Ooh, that's a mess. Oh, come on. Here. There we go. Struggles we have when we're trying to find it by feel. Alright, now that's going to be my It's not much of a lift to get a hold of. Remember, don't use a screwdriver as a punch. Or a chisel. trying to do is to get a better flat spot for my wrench to grab onto. I'm also trying to be cheap. I don't want to have to replace this. That's why I'm trying to get it out. That's that budget part. Wow, there's actually still some good metal there. Wouldn't have guessed that much. Wow. Not that I'm complaining, but this is going to make this more difficult. Oh man. Yeah, knock that rust loose. Alright, let's see what we can come up with here. Gotta put a glove on. Safety third. Now, rotate that a little. Gives me a mark there. I may have to make some modifications. Alright, let's see. See, keep my fingers out of the way. Oh, that's not going to work. It's not tight enough. Hey, no, oh, come on, stay on there. Back. Of course, the ratchet won't stay put. No, what the heck? Let's see, which way is that going to turn? That way. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Nope, that just loosened right up. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Oh, feel free to fast forward if you don't want to watch me struggle. In fact, I might even fast forward, but that's for the editing room, which, you know, we don't have editing rooms here. Let's see if we can even get this thing to seat. So it's trying to lift. Well, that bolt's tight. Oh, well, that sucks. It broke. Well, at least I'll get it out. See what I get for trying to be cheap. Well, like I said, at least it'll come out. So I just gotta replace the bolt. I'll have to come up with something. Uh-oh, where did you just go? Oh boy. Yep, nope. Ah, there we go. Oh man, that sucks. That bolt was actually in decent shape. I don't know if you can see that from over there. Usually they're all rotted out in here where the water gets into them. Huh. And it almost looks like that thing was upside down. What the heck? That's a little washer. So here's the body mount in question. That's good. It's out of the way. Ooh. The hole in the frame's not the best. Chipping rust. Wow. Ooh. Only a little bit of rust buildup. That'll do. Alright, well, the area is solid enough that I'm not concerned with having to repair it, but I'll be right back. I'm going to come over and grab you and bring you over so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, run away! Man. Uh-oh, I hit a button. Oh, and the battery's almost dead. What? Alright, well, anyway. Why did it go black and white? Oh, there we go. So, you can kind of see. Whoop, wait. Yeah, that's a little better. See right in here? It's a little bit chewed out right there, but otherwise, it'll support the body mount, which, there it is. Not the best shape. I'll clean it up and put something up to it. But this is what I'm going to have to replace. I'm going to attempt to get that out of there, but I don't know how well that's going to go. But fortunately, I have a vise and I have heat. So, yeah. I'll bring you back when I got some more progress to show you. Alright, well, whoop, we're able to get the stud out, the broke off bolt, as you can see. But, yeah. Man, I don't understand why that doesn't want to focus. Oh well, maybe it's just the effect that this is an old camera already. But anyway, threads are still in good shape, so I can reuse that. That is definitely going to be a plus. Alright, here's your status report. Got the old piece cut out. You can see, maybe. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see, but that's all the spot welds. I drilled those out. Alright, you can't see up in there, but this piece goes up and over the frame, which is why the car is so far up in the air. You can see by the jack. The other issue I'm having, though, up here, there is, as you can see here, this is meant to go inside of that, which is going to be a problem because I have to put it on this side first, and then that's right against, so it's outside. So I think what I'm going to do is just slice this, peel it back enough that I can fit that in there, and then I'll just fold it back down and weld it. Call it good. It'll be nice and strong. Perfect. Alright, so my piece is in. Got it all tack welded in. It's kind of hard to see, but everything is in there. Got the bushing in there, which you can, yep, there you can see it. So we'll grab the light here, we'll go underneath and show you. Oh, come on, light. Alright. Oops, sorry about the light right in the face. Oi. So, yeah, there you go. Now you can see the bushing in there. Now I haven't put a bolt in yet because I have to hunt through my stash and see if I have any. But look here, you can see this. Whoop, hang on. Where am I at? There we go. See how it's discolored there? That means I got real good penetration from the top, because that's how I welded those. So that thing ain't going nowhere. Just ignore those welds over there. They're really ugly, but it's solid. It ain't going anywhere. So now I just gotta patch it up over here. Oh, which you can't see. Just gotta get a bolt through there and then patch that hole up, and that'll be it for that repair. If I get it done today, I'll show you. Alright, well, I was able to find a bolt. Ironically enough, it is a short cylinder head bolt that goes on the outside perimeter right above the exhaust manifold on a Chevy. Just a hair shorter, but works exactly good enough for what I need. That's all bolted in, it's solid. So the only thing I got to do now is patch up that big gaping hole there. Now remember, we are going for functionality. We are not doing a restoration. Just want to make sure I emphasize that. Well, there it is. All I got to do is just finish welding it in. But it's all patched up. I'm just going to weld it solid, do a little bit of sanding to smooth it a little bit, throw some primer on it, call it good. Then again, we're just looking for functional. We're not looking for restoration. Alright, there it is. Trying to get you a better angle to where it's not all glary. Anyhow, that's ground down as far as I'm going to take it, because hopefully this will end up being underneath carpet and you'll never see it. But yeah, nice and solid. It doesn't rattle anymore like it used to, which is always a plus. But yeah, underside I got to do some painting and undercoating, but this is just gonna get, what I'm gonna have to do, you can see the condition of this. Basically this windshield, or I don't remember if it was a windshield or a door seal or whatever it was, the car sat for several years, and these front floor pans were both just full of water. I mean literally full of water. And there was carpet in this car when I got it. So you can see how bad everything is over there. So basically all I'm going to do is just wire wheel the crap out of this, get as much of the scale off as I can, see if there's any more holes, patch them up, and then I'm going to pour 15 it from up here, because I got some from work, because, well, just because. So yeah, that I think is going to be it for this one. Yeah, hopefully next week we will get to a will it run. That would be nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one.